Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So today we will finish brahmavihāra. Brahmavihāra katha, divine or sublime living, way of a sublime living. Yesterday we finished all the characteristic function, manifestation, and then definition, and then perfection, defection, and then close enemy, and then far enemy, or the metta, karuna, mudita, and upekkha. So if we practice one of them, there we can have 11 benefits. That we can enjoy, we can sleep very well, and then we can dream, we can have a good dream, and also we can wake up fresh. And then you will be loved by the humans and devas because you are with the loving kindness. Or karuna, mudita, upekkha, then no one harms to you. So very good. So how many? So and then the deities were protect. Deities were protect you from the dangers, and then there will be no fire. Fire will not break out. So you will not be burned. Maybe your house or belongings will not be burned. And also, even though some people they put, because out of revenge they put poison, okay. But even though you may eat it or you may take it, but there will be no poison or poisonous creatures, poisonous beings will not attack you. And also whatever weapon. So if you really practice the metta or karuna, mudita, upekkha, then no weapon can harm you. So very good. So either gun or sword or knife or whatever, they will not be harmful to you. And also you will feel physically and mentally fresh. And also if you develop loving kindness, metta, karuna, mudita, upekkha, then your face will be, how to say, bright and clear and attractive. And also why you, by the time we die, why we are dying. So because of our practice, metta, karuna, mudita, upekkha, then we will not die in delusion. Okay, we will not die in delusion. And then after that, there were the one who attained the jhana based on the metta, karuna, mudita, upekkha will be reborn in the Brahma abode. So these are 11 benefits of the practice of the metta, this jhana. Then apart from these 11 benefit, so because of the practice of the this is a brahmavihara meditation, we can make this brahmavihara jhana as a stepping stone for the practice of insight meditation. we can easily gain concentration, and also we can, since we attain the jhana, our concentration level is very high. Then if we convert from samatha meditation to the vipassana meditation, it will be much easier. So easy vipassana practice. And then bhava sampatti here, so perfection in life. So we can enjoy. And then Data Dhamma Sukha Vihara, so a pleasant living in the current existence. They are common benefit of this form meditation. So regarding the Adi Macha Pariyosana, yesterday also we discussed about what is Adi, what is the beginning of the Brahma Vihara. So this is a desire, okay, desire, we Kaduka Mata, desire to practice meditation, that is Adi. And then attainment of the jhana, it means removal of the mental hindrances, that is a macha, middle, and then apana, the benefit, the goal, okay, the goal of the practice of the four sublime way of living is what? Apana, attainment of the jhana. So metta, karuna, mudita, upekkha, you can attain up to the third jhana in the fourfold method. So with the upekkha, you can attain the fourth jhana in the fourfold method. So object is very clear. So whether you practice metta or karuna or mudita, upekkha, all are concept of the beings. Okay, concept of being as an object of the four. So the way to extend, the way to extend is given here. So if we extend, so we will be able to extend our scope of the object with the attainment of the upajjhara samadhi and appana samadhi. So studying from the time you gain upajjhara samadhi, neighborhood concentration, then you can start to extend the scope of the being from one being to another, and then you can enlarge two being, you can cover the scope of the object, and in this way you can gradually enlarge or extend the scope of the object until you can radiate loving kindness or compassion or appreciative joy or upekkha, and until you cover the whole universe or countless number of the universe. So here commentary give an example of the clever farmer. Okay, clever farmer. Kusalo kasako. So yatahi kusalo kasako. Kasita badhanam barichinde dwa kasati. So make it fast as a clever farmer. He first make a mark. Okay, from this area to that area, I will plow, and then he make it. So also, as a good meditator, we start according to with the Visuddhimagga, we start with ourselves first. Okay, so ourselves is the first fee, the first object that we should start for the practice of the Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekkha. And then we can extend gradually and then up to until it covers the infinite world systems. Okay, so that is the way how to what commentator is in the water commentator is called Aramana Vadanam. Aramana Vadana. So the way to extend. So here, after that, the commentator is playing Yathapana Kasina Nesando Aropa. So as we have, so whatever action we make, there is a benefit. Okay, there is the goal. So also, so here also in the meditation practice, if we practice Kasina meditation, like Artha Kasina, Patavi Abadijo Vayo, and also what? Kala Kasinas. The objective is what? To attain the Arupa jhana. Okay. So if you later on you will go to you will study Arupa Kusala Jeta. Then to gain the Arupa jhana, we have to remove the kasina. Okay. So that's why meditation practice on the kasina has a goal to attain the Arupa. Okay, Arupa jhana. To the attainment of the Arupa jhana is the result of the kasina meditation. And also Nivasanyana Sanyadana is the result of a concentration. So if we practice a concentration from one state to another, so the goal, the end, okay, the end of the concentration is what? Benefit of practice of concentration is the Nivasanya Nasanya Yatana. Okay, the fourth Arupa jhana. So, and then Phalasama Bhatti, so attainment of the Phala is the result of insight meditation. So if we practice a Vipassana meditation, so we will first we will gain the insight knowledge, and then path knowledge, after that the fruition knowledge. So then entering into the Phalasama Bhatti is the result of insight meditation. And then Nirodha Samapatti. Nirodha Samapatti is the result of the practice of the Samatha and Vipassana in pair. Okay, Yuga Nada they call. Okay, Yuga Nada method. So in the Abhidhamma, there is one session about the Yuga Nada. Okay, Yuga Nada meditation. Samatha, both the Samatha and Vipassana. Samatha pass, and then when we gain a sharper concentration, then we convert to the Vipassana. So in this way, Yuga Nada meditation will be of great benefit for the entering into the Nirodha Samapatti. Okay, because you see, if you want to enter into the Nirodha Samapatti as an Anagami Arahanta, you should have firstly you should enter into the jhana. Okay, first jhana you enter and then you reflect on the nama and rupa. So entering into the jhana is what samatha practice. So after the attainment of the jhana, first jhana, then you have to do what? Insight meditation. So trying to see characteristics, function, manifestation, and also common characteristics, and the universal characteristics like anicca, dukkha, anatta. So in the first jhana, we have a 5 factors. Okay, so for each 5 factor, we have to discern until we see what the nature of the anicca, dukkha, and anatta. So if we finish the first jhana, both the samatha and vipassana, then we go to the second jhana. So after the attainment of second jhana also, we again has to reflect with the inside knowledge. So in this way, Nirodha Samapatti became the result of the samatha and vipassana, practice of samatha and vipassana in pair. So here, then what is the result of the metta, karuna, mudita practice? So metta, karuna, mudita, the first three Brahma Vihara practice has the result, the goal to attain the Ubekha Brahma Vihara. Okay, they end up with the attainment of the Ubekha Brahma Vihara. Because the you may consider, you may think it like that. If we attain, what about if we attain the Tat Jhana, basing on the Batawi Kasina or maybe Kala Kasina and so on? Then we go to the we try to attain the fifth jhana with the Ubekha Brahma Vihara. Okay, is it possible, or you may think like that? But here, according to commentary, it is said that the third jhana attained basing on the kasina object cannot be base for the Ubekha, cannot be supportive for the Ubekha Brahma Vihara. Why? The reason is for it is different in terms of object. Okay, so here in the last sentence of that paragraph, commentary mentioned that kasine subana opana tatiya jhana sabi esa no budgeti. Okay, no budgeti, not obajeti. Why? The reason is that we sabhaga ramanata. Aramana object, because it is with the object. What object? Visavaga, different object. So kasina is a kasina object, but the Ubekha Brahma Vihara has to take a what? Concept of the being. Okay, concept of the being. So that's why they are different in terms of object. That's why they cannot be supportive. Jhana, that jhana attainment based on the kasina will not be supportive for the Ubekha Brahma Vihara. So that is one point they are explained. And then after that, comment, Ponyajari, please.
Oh, so Sayadaw,
Yeah.
here the Kasine Subana Upana Tatiya Jana Sabesa. So this word, how can we separate? We divided the word as Upana Tatiya Jana Sabesa.
P. Tatiya Jana Sabesa. P means also. Also is not only this one, but also it refers to the Tatiya Jhana. Without attainment of the Tatiya Jhana, you cannot attain the what? You cannot enter into the Ubekha Brahma Vihara.
But we have this sa, right? What is this sa refers?
Esa. Yeah,
Isa, this.
Esa refers to the what? Where? Esa means Brahma Vihara, Ubekha Brahma Vihara. Esa Ubekha Brahma Vihara. No budget does not arise. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Sam.
Okay. Yeah, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So also I have a question about that. So here it says the Ubekha Brahmavihara is the result of the previous three. So does that mean that we have to practice all three or just one, Sayadaw?
One also okay.
One is also okay, Sayadaw?
Yeah, because if you practice the one, you can attain up to the third jhana. So, but the one even though you don't practice another mudita or what karuna, you just practice metta, then it can be supportive for the ubeka brahma vihara, because they share the same object, that the concept of being. So intention is our mental intention is just a different.
I
So
see.
if you practice a mudita karuna also like that. So, but now there are different opinions nowadays.
I
Maybe
see.
what I heard is from the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. Dhammasaṅgaṇī mostly maybe he talk with through the experience or what, I don't know, through the philosophical point also. But here commentator mention is like that. What the Dhammasaṅgaṇī said is that instead of practicing metta first, we have to practice karuna. Okay, karuna, mudita, these two, karuna and mudita. If we can have a karuna mudita, then metta will be easier. So, which one is the first? Regarding that maybe from the not just a theoretical but a practical point of view.
I
So
see.
if you trying to find it out,
I
and
see.
then karuna and mudita are well done, then ubeka will be much easier, right? So
Right.
so that in that from that perspective,
I
maybe he mentioned like that.
I see.
But
And then Sayadaw, yes. And then Sayadaw, there is another Pali word, Purima brahmavihārajhānāni. So how do we divide that word, Sayadaw?
where
Ewang Purima brahmavihārajhānāni nisanno eta upekha brahmavihāro.
Purima is a previous.
Yes.
Brahmavihara, 3. Brahmavihara is a Brahmavihara. Taya means 3. Combination.
Okay.
The previous 3. Previous 3 Brahmavihara. Or, yes, sa. Taya means 3. Sa means all. Or the Nesanda means benefit. Benefit. Or the previous 3 Brahmavihara is Ubeka Brahmavihara.
Why do we have to double the ta, Sayadaw? Viharata.
Viharadaya. T. So you see, we have a T in 3. Okay.
This is 3.
Yeah. 3. Yeah.
This is a Sanskrit word.
Yes.
You can check.
Sanskrit
is drayam.
Sanskrit influence.
Yes.
Because if we have a if it stands alone, it becomes a dayo, right? Not have, but if it is it is a joined or combined with another word, its original form, appear or take maybe in show one way or another.
Right.
Like
Okay,
that.
thank you, Sayadaw.
Like what? Puna punam. Okay. Puna.
So Sayadaw. Actually, I also have the doubt about, like I asked the Upanadadiya Janasa Besa here. If the Esa here is a feminine gender,
Brahmavihara.
the Brahmavihara is a masculine gender, I checked.
They just want to refer ubekha.
But the Ubeka is also masculine gender.
Really?
Check.
You check it.
No, Obeka is feminine.
Oh, feminine gender. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you.
So like that, for example, Nimala. You have a teacher, say Don Nimala, right? Nimala, actually Ni and Mala. So if we consider from the what from the Sanskrit point of view or philological point of view, it should be Nimala. Okay, because the preface is a nir, not just a ni only, but the nir, nir. So when it joined with another word, are changed into ma. Okay, because of the because waka consonant and non-waka consonant, waka consonant is stronger. Okay, so that's why the non-waka consonant or awaka consonant should follow the waka consonant. So it became a do okay, Nimala or something like that. So Nimala instead of Nimala, it should be Nimala. So this is a philological point of view. With the Sanskrit, with the study of the comparative study of the Sanskrit language. So Bali was very easier to understand. So yeah, there are questions. Okay, so or for you, commentator, make a question. Itasiya. Okay, itasiya. Kasama Panida Metta Karuna Murida Ubekha brahmavihārajhānāni Ochandi. Why? Okay, here is a why. Okay, why these four are called the brahmavihāra? Okay, why these four are called the brahmavihāra? Here in I got that just two words. Number one is the reason is the cittuppādakaṇḍaṃ. Another reason is the nedosa bhavena. Okay, because of community explained to provide the two reasons of for being called as a brahmavihāra. Why these four are called the brahmavihāra? Because cittatta. Wait a moment. Okay, please. Hello. Dhamma. Dhamma. Oh, the gaila. Dhamma. Dhamma. So, why these four are called the brahmavihāra? Here regarding this, you can. There are four questions are given here. Kasama Panida Metta Karuna Murida Ubekha brahmavihārādi Vauchandi. Why they are called the brahmavihāra? Okay, why are they called brahmavihāra? Another question is Kasama Ja Chattasowa. Why there are only four? Okay, so maybe we can read the question, why not five? Why there are only four? And the cont'ed dhammasaṅgaṇī. Kama means order, serial order. What is the order? Which one should be first? Which one should be second, and so on? Or maybe ubekha first or metta second, and so on. What is the proper order? And then vibhangija kasama abhamanya divoda. Why these four are called abhamanya in the vibhanga? Okay, so these four questions are raised by the commentator because he want to answer. Okay, here number one question. Yeah, Ojade, it should be said. Okay, Siddhathena. One reason. Tawa means firstly. Nedosa bhavena ja ita. Okay, Nirosa Bhavena Chitta, Nirosa Bhavena Ja Itta. So not only one reason, there are two reasons. Siddhatina Ja, Nirosa Bhavena Ja. Brahma Vihara Veditava, state of being Brahma Vihara should be understood. So here, why it is called Siddha? So because they are in the sense of the what? They are in the sense of what? Siddha. Siddha means what? Noble, high or noble. And then Nidosa. Nidosa means faultless. Okay, dosa anger. One dosa has a two meaning. One is anger, another is a fault. Okay, here is a dosa may do what? No, faultless. Because of state of being faultless. They are called the Brahma Vihara. Near Gomanida, our father explained, because he want to elaborate, he want to explain in detail. That's why here Gomanida used the word he. Okay, he. Vaidharemi. So I will elaborate something like that. Saddesu samapatipati bhavena he. Okay, he is a kind of a what? A kind of a signpost or a kind of conjunct, how to say? A kind of signpost that you want to show, okay, I'm going to elaborate. You want to say like that. In English writing also, if we want to elaborate, if we want to say some word, a moreover, or how to say, to elaborate. Or so also, yeah, we have a same rules for the literature in the literature. Here, Saddesu Samapatipati Bhavena Siddha Ede Vihara. So these living, okay, these living are noble. Why? Because Samapatipati Bhavena. Samapatipati, right conduct, right practice. Because of being right practice or correct practice or what? Praiseworthy practice. Okay, as I explained you before, Sama, not only the right. The more in the commentary, the word Sama is mostly explained as pasatha, that praiseworthy. Okay, praiseworthy practice in the on the being. Okay, so if we, that's why they are called noble. Okay, Siddha. So this is a way of living how to say, said to be noble because of the it belongs to the praiseworthy practice with regard to the beings. And also yatha cha. Okay, yatha cha here. Ja is another. It will continue to explain another reason. That is what Nidosa Bhava. Okay, Brahma Vihara has the nature of Nidosa Bhava. Nidosa. So how? With the simile, with the example, commentary, Yathaja Brahmano Nidosa Jeta Viharandi. Okay. Here also, Brahmano like a Brahma. Okay, who are living in the Brahma abode, with the Nidosa Jeta. Nidosa Brahma, in the Brahma plane, there is, as you study in the Abhidhamma Sangha. So there are some Jeta that cannot be attained because of the existence. Okay, because of the existence, the Bhumi Veda. Suppose I know which chapter. Pogala Veda, Bhumi Veda, what Basin analysis, and also what existing analysis there in the, I think Witi chapter, or yeah, in the Witi chapter they have So if you study there in the Brahma abode, there is no dosa mula jeta, right? No dosa mula jeta. So no dosa jeta. So without dosa, without angry. So like a Brahma, they live with without angry. They live with the mind, which is without angry. So also, Edehi Sambayoda, A1 means A1 data. So yatha and data. So if you write in a Pali sentence with the simile, then we in the Pali sentence they use a yatha, and then yatha for the simile, data for the another the what, and for the explanation that is that will be explained through the simile. So yatha data they use. So, but not always. Instead of data, sometimes it used with the word even. Okay. So if you see previously the word yatha, then when in the following sentence, if you see A1, then A1 should be similarly. We have to say similarly. Okay. A1 data. Edehi Sambayoda. Edehi means these four. With these four, Sambayoda, associate. Okay. Yogi no. Yogi no. Yogi means meditator. Okay. For the meditators whose mind is associated with these four Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekkha are Brahma Samawa. Okay. Sama means S. Okay. Like a Brahma. Hodawa, having been Vihārandi. They live like a Brahma. Because if you practice a metta, surely there is a no dosa. Karuna, Mudita, Upekkha also. Surely there is a no dosa. So that's why, so without dosa. So here, instead of saying faultless, we can also say what? No dosa means what? Without angry, without anger. Okay. Hatred free. Hatred free. They live with the hatred free. That's why they are called what? Brahmavihāra. These four Brahma, these Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekkha are called Brahmavihāra because of two reasons. One is they are noble, as well as they are without the dosa. So that's why they are called Brahmavihāra. Okay. Then I will go to another question. Kasamaja Sajjada Sowati Adi Banyasa Idam Visajana. So commentator provided a verse. Okay, one verse. So with this verse, it covers the following three questions. Okay. So why there are only four, and also what are their order, and also why they are called the Abhamanya and the Vibhanga. So idam visajana, this is the visajana or the kadamasa jadaso di adipanyasa, or the question left by the why there are only four. So what? The verse is Visodi Megadi wasa jadaso hidadi agara wasa panaya or panasam pana. Okay. So this is the past for the past question. For the second question, you can say. So why there are only four? So regarding this, the following sentence, following paragraph is explanation. You go to the following paragraph. Eta suhi yasama metta vyavada bahulasa. Okay. Among these four. Yasama means for a certain reason. Metta is Vyabhada Bahulasa, you can join with the, you can read. Continue. Karuna, Vihisa Bahulasa, Mudita, Adati Bahulasa, and the Ubeka, Raga Bahulasa, and the Visuddhi Maggo. Okay, we have to join with the what? Visuddhi Maggo. Metta, Vyabhada Bahulasa, Visuddhi Maggo. Karuna, Vihisa Bahulasa, Visuddhi Maggo, like that. And so Visuddhi Maggo should be joined with the four sentences. Metta, Vyabhada, Bahulasa, Visuddhi Maggo. For Vyabhada is anger, okay, hatred. Bahula means what? It is translated as abound. Who is abound? So Bahula means having many. Okay. Who easily gets angry, we can say. Whose temperament is Vyabhada. Some people, they have a Vyabhada temperament. Okay. Dosa temperament, dosa jarida. So, or they are easy to get angry. So for them, metta is the path of purity. Okay, the path of purity, or the path of purification, you can say. So metta is the path of purity for those who are easy to get angry. So if you study yourself, you observe yourself whether I'm easily gets angry or not, or you have a lot of anger or not. So if you know yourself that you are anger bound, then what do you do? You are the path of purity for you is what? Metta. Okay, metta vyabhada bahulasa. So, so if you practice a metta, then you can win yourself fast, and also not only you win yourself your anger, but also you win those who are angry with you. Or yes, those who are angry with you. So there are many stories, right? Many stories. During the Buddha's time also. One of the famous story is about the novice Sankitya. Okay, I think you have heard about the novice Sankitya. His life is a very how to say, very strange. When he was going to be born, about to be born, then his mother, before he was born, his mother died because of one reason, because of some disease. So he was stay inside the mother's womb. So his mother was buried, okay, on the ground, and then they have a chant. They ban the body, the corpse. Then every part of the body banned is banned, but the belly, okay, the gaba is not, the belly is not, cannot be banned. So at that time, the people, they trying to use a kind of a iron stick, and they're trying to maybe separate, trying to cut. And then they saw the child inside, okay, the baby inside. That's why they just put it, okay, or let it be. Maybe tomorrow we will come again, and then they trying to separate, and then they try to burn again also. Then another part, the remaining part is burned, but the child still remain the same. So in this way they go back, and then tomorrow, maybe next day they will come back again and then see. So other than they saw the child there alive, and also, and then they pick up the children, and then they ask those who can read the sign, okay, and then they said, if he live with a family, with a certain family, the family will be very poor, will be very poor for maybe 7 generations or something like that. So, but if he live as a monk, if he renounce the war, he will be the leader of the maybe 500 students, something like that. They read his sign, and then the relatives of this novice, Sankeja, his name became a Sankeja. So they tried to nurture, and then they thought, okay, when he came to the age, we were sent to him to the Brahmavihārajhānāni. Then Brahmavihārajhānāni will take care. So Brahmavihārajhānāni is a very compassionate. So, so when he came to the age of 7, so he reflected about his life. He came to know about his life, and also he be very sad to know about his mother, why he was going to be born. His mother died, and also he has no one wants to take care of him. So that's why he decided it would be better for me to become a novice. Then with his consent, his relative sent him to the Brahmavihārajhānāni and then became a novice. So why very strange is that why he was going to become a novice, we have to shave head hair. So Brahmavihārajhānāni teach him a kind of kamathana named Cittuppādakaṇḍaṃ. Kamathana. So we have a 32, among the 32 parts of the body, we have a what? Kesa, Loma, Nakha, Danda, the jaw, pipe. Okay? Kesa, head hair, Loma, body hair, Nakha means the nail, and then Danda means teeth, and then Dacha means the skin. So skin banded, they call. So Panchaga means the 5, skin banded. So that meditation is taught by the Brahmavihārajhānāni. And then the novice are also very, very, want to say, very intelligent. So he trying to reflect. He trying to take that meditation. Why he is shaving his head. So at the end of the shaving, he became Arahanta. How quick? Very quick. So he became Arahanta together with the Patisambhida, and so that is very good. So one of the reason why I'm talking about him is because one day, 500 monks, they are going to practice a meditation, and then they go to the Buddha and they ask for the meditation subject. Then the Buddha asked them, please go to see Brahmavihārajhānāni. Then, so that's why they went to the Brahmavihārajhānāni, and then Brahmavihārajhānāni consider why the Buddha sent them to me. Then Brahmavihārajhānāni understand that, okay, if they go alone, if these 500 months, they go themselves, there will be danger to them, life-threatening danger. So then, with the Buddha sent them to the Brahmavihārajhānāni because Brahmavihārajhānāni were asked Nobe Sankeja to go together with these 500 monks. Then Nobe Sankeja will be very helpful to solve the problem or life-threatening problem of these 500 monks. So understanding this, Venerable Sariputta, okay, ask them, please, you don't go alone. Please bring my novice with you. But they don't want. Novice will be big burden for us. We are going to live in the forest. So what should I do? What should we do with the novice? Because they think novice they have to take care. Then they cannot obviously practice very well. So Venerable Sariputta said that he will not be any burden to you, but he will be he will be very helpful to you. That's why please go together with the novice. Then finally they agreed, and then they go together. So sorry, not the 500 months, but the 30 months. Okay, just 30 months. So it appear in the Dhammapada. So you may read Sankejja Samanera Vatu. The verse, I don't know, I don't remember the verse number, but I remember the name of the verse is Yoja Wasa Satans Jiwe. Okay, Yoja, it starts with the Yoja Wasa Satan Jiwe. So Dosilo Asamahito, something like that. So if you live for 100 years without sila, it is useless. Okay, you are long living is useless. But if you live with the sila for 1 day, that is a very much worthy, like that. So that verse is about the Venerable Sankejja. So then altogether 30, it will be 31 months. Okay, 31 months and novice, they go together and then practice in the deep forest, in the near the village. There is a forest and near the village. Then one day, while they are living, they are very okay. They practice in meditation, and the novice also take care there. Then one day, in the another forest, there is a thief. There are many thieves. Like Mahajorami, the leader of the thief, also there. So when they enter into the forest, when they occupy that kind of forest, deep forest, they make a puja. They make a promise to the deva, guardian deva in the forest, that so we will make a sacrifice. Okay, sacrificial, how to say, a kind of sacrifice with the blood and flesh or the beings. So if we are successful, we will make every year. We will make a sacrificial ceremony with the flesh and blood of the beings, so or human being, like that. So one day there is do the 31 months they are practicing. There is they because people around there, around that forest, they love the monks very much. They take care of the monks very much. That's why they have a full of all requisites, full of food, plenty of food they have. And then one day, one of the poor people, poor men came to there because he feel very hungry. And then Venerable Sankejja, out of compassion, please don't go anywhere anymore. Then if you go, you will die in starvation. So please try, you can stay here and then you can give a service to the monks. Then they have in this way they stay for many days. That Kabiya also stayed with the monks for many days. Then after some days, the Kabiya want to go back to see his daughter. Then if he informed, the master will not allow him to go back. That's why he without giving any information, he ran away from the man. Then he entered into another forest, which is occupied by the thieves. Then the chief of the thief, they saw, okay, today our wish will be fulfilled. So we are going to make a sacrifice to the guardian deva in the forest, because the bidding is coming. So they go and then they try to find, catch and tie, and then they prepare for the sacrifice. Then that man, Takabiya, become a very frightening, and then he said, what are you doing? So what are you preparing? So we are going to make a sacrifice. With what? You don't have any other beings like a deer or tiger or whatever. You don't have. What kind of flesh and blood are you going to make? So with your flesh and with your blood, we are going to. So because of the danger to life, he is very frightened, and then he said, "Okay, my friend," he said, "I am just a very low caste. Okay, I belong to low caste, and also I eat the remaining the food which is remaining. So if you make that kind of sacrifice with my flesh and blood, it will not be very good. So I will show the people. Okay, they are very good people, and also they come down. They become a monk from the royal family or Brahmin family, and so on. With their flesh and blood, if you sacrifice it, your sacrificial act will be more beneficial. In this way, he tried to escape. Then the chief of the thief, they consider, oh, your what is logical, reasonable. That's why please show me. We'll go and arrest. So finally, that man, that Kabiya, bring the thieves and then go to the monastery. And then from the monastery, all of the monks, they said, okay, please take me. I will. Please take me and then make a sacrifice with my flesh and blood. Everyone said. So finally, Noble Sankeja said, okay, please don't do. So for but my master, Venerable Sariputta, sent me that in order to help you. So that's why I will go. Please try continue to practice your Dhamma until you attain the Arhathood. So in this way, the novice follow. Okay, and then the white novice is there. So they prepare everything, and then when everything is ready, the thief or the chief of the thief, his knife is very sharp. His sword is very sharp, very sharp. So he trying to cut. Okay, his the novice trying to chew, but the weapon, the knife became broken. Okay, so because at the time the novice Sankeja is living with the Metta Brahmavihāra. Okay, Metta Brahmavihāra. The chief of the thief, he trying to kill in many ways using different weapons, but all the weapons are broken, become useless. Then finally he came to think, even this kind of my weapon is very good. It can cut down with one strike, even a big tree, but why not this one? Maybe this person is a very, very virtuous person. So even the lifeless weapon can know the virtue of this person, but I don't know, I'm a foolish and so on. Then finally, he bowed down, he put down his weapons and bowed down and asked for the pardon. And they asked, why you are not afraid? Why are you not afraid of the death? Okay, they asked. The thief asked Bhanu-vāsaṅgaṇā. So Bhanu-vāsaṅgaṇā said, this body, okay, this body is a burden, okay, like a burden we put on our head. If we put down, okay, the burden, we will be very free. So it means that he feed the body as a burden. Okay, he has nothing to do. He already became an arahant. So he don't expect to live long. He has no attachment to life. That's why he don't be afraid. He don't afraid of the death. So then the reason why weapons are not working is because of the Metta, okay, Metta jhana. He developed Bhanu-vāsaṅgaṇā lived with the Metta jhana, and then he developed a Metta jhana. So Metta jhana not only Metta can conquer not only our anger, but also the anger of the other people. Okay. And finally, these thieves also become a man. All the 500 thieves, they become a man's novice. And then when they went to the Buddha, and then the Buddha said, okay, you live the whole life by killing, by stealing other people's property, and so on. So do sila. But starting from today, if you live with morality, even one day is a very worthwhile. So the Buddha explained that kind of verse in the Dhammapada. So at the end of this verse also, they become a arahanta also. So the point I like to tell you is Metta is very, very powerful. So if you develop a Metta, you go conquer your own enemy, that is anger within yourself. Not only anger, your own anger, but you can also conquer other people, those who are angry. Okay, so how peaceful it is. In Myanmar also nowadays people are getting angry because someone is because they don't appreciate the political condition. They get very, very angry, and angry to angry will not find a solution. So weapon with the weapon cannot get a peace. Okay, but if we practice the metta, and if our metta is really powerful, then it means we attain the jhana, up to the jhana, and then if we live with the metta, then we can conquer. So here, Bhanu-vāsaṅgaṇā's story of the Bhanu-vāsaṅgaṇā is very noteworthy. So here I will go a little bit about that's why here the Buddha said, the commentator explained, Metta is what? The path of purity for those who has a lot of anger, okay, who are easy to get angry. Karuna is a path of purity for those who has a violent nature, who want to torture, okay, who want to torture another being. So mudita is the path of purity for those who are not who are with a lot of arati. Arati means if you find no delight. So upekha is the path of purity for those who has a lot of raga. Okay, raga is so powerful. And for raga charita persons, upekha brahmavihārajhānāni is a very the path of purity. That's why, okay, because this is part of purity, and also manasikara, intention. So our intention, our attention to the people, we have a right attention with regard to the beings. So if we have a metta, cittuppādakaṇḍaṃ, we want to convey only the benefit. And if we have a mood karuna, we want to dispel, which is not beneficial or harmful to another beings. And also mudita is a sampati modana. So if we have a metta, then we are easy to appreciate. We have attention to appreciate others' possessions and perfections. And then if we have a ubeka, then anavoga, no paying no attention, either to the baju or to the fort. So because of these four, okay, because of Visuddhi Magga, because of Visuddhi Magga, and also because of what? Manasikara, four right Manasikara. So there are only four right Manasikara regarding sentient beings. That's why there are only four brahmavihāra, not five brahmavihāra, not six or not three, four brahmavihāra, like that. And then with the following sentences, Omedita gave a simile of the mother. Okay, a mother has four children. One is very young, another is sick, another is came to the age. He can do came to the age. And then what? And then the last one is Sakija Basudesu, very clever. So he can run his own business. So among these four sons, so do the youngest child, she want to what? She want to see developing, and then also if for the sick son, she want to what? She want to remove the sickness. And also for a child, for the son who already came to the age, and also Yovana Sampadiya Sira Titi Kama. So with the Yovana, with the youthfulness, as well as with the perfections, with the possessions and possessions. So she want to see her son reach as long as possible, as much as they came. This is kind of mudita. And then Sakeja Basutasa Kismenji Pipariya Avyawata 40. So for those who are very clever to run a business, okay, he can make his own livelihood. Then for that kind of a child, so mother, you don't need to worry, Avyawata. So similarly, Abhamanya Vihārika Vikena Sabasate Sumedati Vasena Bhavidabam. Okay. So that's why there are only four Abhamanya. So every kind of a being, if you divide the beings, you will see some are to be loved, some are to be pitiful, some are to be rejoiced, some are to be what? Not to be bear in mind. Okay, in this way, we can have four beings, even though there are millions and millions of beings, sentient beings. But if we divide it like this, we can categorize into four. That's why Abhamanya is also four. Maybe you may also try to give another reason for being four also. And then why in that way? What should be done first? Okay, what is the order? Okay, regarding the order. So what is the proper order? It is arranged in the natural order. Yeah, I make it. I just make it in a simplified manner, in a natural order. Okay, here Yasamabana Jadaso Beta Baweduka Mena, who want to develop this four. But firstly, Hidagara Bawadi was in a Sade Supadipa. Good way. Okay, you have to develop a good way. And regard good way to the sentient beings. So without good way, you cannot go further. Okay, so that's also natural order. Hidagara Bodhi Lakanaja Metta. Okay, Metta has a benefit making. That is it. The door ewo patida hitana sadana dukkha bhibawan deswawa sudwawa sambhavitwawa. So by seeing, by hearing, or by knowing, so that one is in trouble or in danger. So what do you want to do? You have an intention to remove, okay, that kind of a suffering. So first one is first thing should be practiced is what good will, okay, and then if according to your good will, someone is in a good condition, but unfortunately he may encounter with some serious problems, then you want to help him release from that kind of a problem. That is also another step. That is second step. So in this way, karuna should be developed second. And then atha evam patita hitanam patita dukkha pakamanen kamananja nesan sampadding desawa, having seen perfection. Sampatti pamodana wasena. Okay. So the same that person, maybe he is released from that kind of a suffering or miserable condition, and he can work or he can run business very well, he can make a livelihood well. Then by seeing that kind of person, you feel rejoice. Okay, you appreciate the joy. That's why mudita should be developed with that. And then the doparan kadavavavado. Okay, after that, you have nothing to do. Okay, already already a good way is there, and also pity also there has been practiced, and also appreciated joy also already there. Then after that, there is nothing to do for you regarding that beings. Then what should be practiced? Ubekha should be practiced. Okay, so in this manner, so commentator explained that that's why metta should be practiced first, and then karuna second, mudita third, and then ubekha the last. So that is in this way commentator explained it's a proper order. And then regarding the why they are called abhamana, okay, why it is called as abhamana in the Vibhanga, sabbhapiti Abhamani Gojari Pawadandi di Dasama Sabhabi Iti. Okay. All of them Sabhabita. Sabhabi Ita. Okay. All of these four are happens taking immeasurable object. Okay. That's why they are called Abhamanya. So in the practice, even though we started with the 1 or 2 or 3 or 7 or 10 and so on, so but it should be boundless. Okay, it should be limitless or immeasurable being. So that's why it is called Abhamanya. Abhamana it Saddha Edasan Gojara Buddha. So that is also one reason. Even you take one sentient beings, commentator continue to say here, Eka Satta Sapija, Itake Padesi Metta Deyo Bhawe Tabadi, A1 Abhamana Egahitawa, Sakala Parana Wasini Wapawoda. There are two reasons giving. Even if you take one person, as an object of a metta, karuna, mudita, upekha. So you should not take only this part, or maybe I should be better, or maybe you wish only goodness of the eye and so on. Not only this part, the whole body. You have to separate metta, loving kindness. Not one part of this his body, but the whole body, every part of the body. That's why it is also called Abhamanya. Okay. And then we go to the last paragraph. Ewa Abhamana Gochara Daya Eka Lekhanasu. Okay, they are, even though they are four, they are only one characteristic. That is, they take what? Abhamana object, immeasurable object, or limitless object. Edasu Purima Deso, the first three, Tika Jaduka Janika Wahondi. With the first three meditation, Metta Karuna Mudita, we can have that jhana in the fourfold method, four jhana in the fivefold method. Why? Kasama, Somanasa Vipayoga do. They cannot be happening without Somanasa. Okay, without pleasant mental feeling. Tasama Bana Panasa Somanasena Avipayoga. Why they cannot be why they cannot be without Somanasa. Dhammasaṅgaṇī Samuti Dana Vyavadadina Nesaranada. Okay. So because of they are liberated, these jhanas are liberated from the Vyavada, etc., which are caused by the Dhammasaṅgaṇā. So Bhaji Mahabana, the last one, Awasisa Janika wa. Awasisa Janika, even though it refers to the one jhana, in the fourfold method, this is fourth jhana. In the fivefold method, is a fifth jhana. So that's why it is used here. Awasisa ka janika wa. Kasama, why they are the fifth jhana only? Upekha Vedana Sambayoga do. So it associates with the Upekha Vedana. So the last part is Nahi Sadesu Majadagara Bawada Brahma Viharupekha Upekha Vedana Vina Vodati. Okay. Brahma Vihara Upekha will not have been apart from the what? Upekha Vedana. Or being lack of the Upekha Vedana, Brahma Vihara Upekha cannot have been. So that is very easy to understand. So that is about the Brahma Vihara Katha. Okay. So commentator trying to give many information about the practice, about the result, characteristic function, and so on. But this is very helpful information for us to know about the Brahma Vihara. But at the same time, we have to keep in mind that the Buddha explained Brahma Vihara based for the attainment of a jhana. Even though we attain a jhana based on the Brahma Vihara, so they are just what? Process. Okay? We have to understand that they are just a process of the mentality and the process of the materialities. There is no soul, no inner what? Inner self. Okay? No being at all. That's why the Buddha say, first one is a Dhammodesa session, another is a Kotthasa session, collective, and then the last one is a Sonyata, emptiness, empty of the soul or self or permanent being. Okay, that's all for today and all for Brahma Vihara. So next day we will continue. Very, very good topic, that is about the Asubha. Okay.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, bye. Say in Buddha Sasana, Jiran Detu, Buddha Sasana, Jiran Detu, Buddha Sasana, Jiran Detu, Buddha Sasana, Jiran Detu. Any question, Punyachari, you raise a hand. I don't
Yeah.
see.
Yeah,
I
so
did it.
Sayadaw, yeah. So I mean, next time when you read the commentaries, please explain more the writing style of the commentators.
Hmm?
The writing style of the commentators. How did they write the commentaries? What is the way they wrote? For example, when we see the he or the commentator want to give more information, he want to extend that or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Like that.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
explain.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay, thank you.